Black ink. A roughly triangular shape, point down, suggesting a broad, box-like face with prominent ears. Naughty bits. A pair of breasts, rounded projections at top of blot. A vertical female figure, her torso partly visible through a gauzy dress, a long center line. The first blot is easy. How fast you answer is taken as an indication of how well you cope with new situations. The best reaction is to give one of the most common responses immediately. Good answers are bat, butterfly, moth, and, in center of blot, a female figure. Mask, jack-o'-lantern, and animal face are common responses too, but in some interpretation schemes they suggest paranoia. A bad response is any that says something untoward about the central female figure. She is often judged to be a projection of your own self-image. Avoid the obvious comment that the figure has two breasts but no head. If you don't give more than one answer for plate I, many psychologists will drop a hint telling you to look closer.
Black and red ink. 2 dark gray splotches suggesting dancing figures. Red splotches at top of each figure and at bottom center. Naughty bits, penis, upper center. Black ink, vagina, the red area at bottom center. It is important to see this blot as 2 human figures, usually females or clouds. If you don't, it's seen as a sign that you have trouble relating to people. You may give other responses as well, such as cave entrance, the triangular white space between the 2 figures, and butterfly, the red vagina, bottom center. Should you mention the penis and vagina? Not necessarily. Every Rorschach plate has at least one obvious representation of sexual anatomy. You are not expected to mention them all. In some interpretation schemes, mentioning more than 4 sex images in the 10 plates is diagnostic of schizophrenia. The trouble is, subjects who took Psychology 101 often assume they should detail every possible sex response, so allowances must be made. Most Rorschach workers believe the sex images should play a part in the interpretation of responses even when not mentioned. You may not say that the lower red area looks like a vagina, but psychologists assume that what you do say will show how you feel about women. Nix on crab, stick with butterfly.
Black ink. On a regular shape like that of an animal skin rug. Naughty bits, penis, center line at top, vagina, below penis. Plate 6 is the most difficult blot. The best rendered penis of all the blots is at top, but few subjects mention it. The rest of the blot doesn't look like much of anything. Some hold that the value of this blot is to have the subject grope for images and possibly reveal subconscious attitudes about sexuality. Basically, the secret of this plate is to turn it. A good response is to say it looks like an eye, about the only reasonable response when held right side up, then turn it on its side and say it looks like a boat or surfaced submarine with reflection, and then turn it upside down and say it looks like a mushroom cloud, a pair of theater masks, or caricatures of men with long noses and goatees.